Consistency should support you, not control you. It's okay to start small, and usually that's the best way. Habits stick better when they come from a place of love and alignment, not self-hate or pressure. Ask yourself what your bare minimum of consistency looks like on a bad day. That's still showing up. You don't need to be perfect to be consistent. You just need to be present. That's a short passage from section 3 of my new ebook, The End of Starting Over, Your Guide to Healing, Growth, and Consistency. And honestly, it's a truth that I wish more of us gave ourselves permission to live by. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of This is for the Soul, and I'm your lovely host, Brianna Shadee. On this podcast, we talk about all things mental health, personal development, spirituality, girl talk, you name it, we're going to talk about it. So today's episode is going to be all about consistency, what it looks like and what it doesn't have to look like, and why your version of consistent might be exactly what you need right now. Because the reality is, my version of consistent and your version of consistent could look completely different, and that's okay. When most people hear the word consistency, they often associate it with being rigid, structured, disciplined, no room for error, all or nothing. And because that's how it is perceived by a lot of people, it can be daunting and scary and feel overwhelming. People begin to fear consistency because they feel like it comes with this pressure to perform. And then when they can't meet that unrealistic standard, they start to believe that they're inconsistent and unmotivated, when really they're just burnt out from trying to be perfect. But what if I told you consistency isn't about the work itself, but it's more so about just showing up? A lot of the times when we start something new, obviously it comes with excitement, a goal, a routine, a relationship. We go full steam ahead because, of course, we want to see results, we want to be successful, we want to be happy. But then when life hits, we get tired, we get in our heads, we feel unmotivated or unsure. And those moments are the moments when consistency becomes absolute key. Not just because you pushed through with a smile, but because you showed up anyway. Even if it was just with the bare minimum. If you are an aspiring content creator like me, or a public figure, or even just someone with a platform, with people who rely on you, you know that it can be hard to show up when you're not feeling your best. Trust me, it's not a good feeling. But sometimes doing the bare minimum is still you doing your job. It speaks volumes. It speaks louder than you going silent and giving up completely just because you're not feeling it one day. You don't have to be 100% every day. You just have to be consistent. And that's where people get things messed up, is people think consistency requires 100% all the time. And that is not the case at all. Some days you may show up with full energies and ideas, and other days it's like you're just posting a quote, or you're just sending a checkup text, or you're just doing something small that lets other people know that you care and they matter. And both count. Consistency is important in all aspects of our lives, honestly. Think of it like this. Every time you start something, you plant a seed. And just like you plant, you have to keep watering it. The more love, the more time, the more attention you give it, the more it grows. But you don't have to flood it every day. That's the difference. As long as you keep coming back and pouring into it, it doesn't have to be every single day. And it's okay to miss a few days. It's okay to fall off, but always hop back on top. Don't beat yourself up, but don't completely abandon it either, because then that's when the growth will stop happening. Take breaks when you need to let the soil rest, and come back with an intention. And even if it's only just a few little drops you can give, that still matters. Another thing too that helps is understanding the difference between passion and presence. Being passionate about something is powerful, but when you pair that with a sense of presence, that's where the real energetic flow starts to happen. Because when you're passionate about something, you'll want to show up anyway, regardless, right? And when you're present, the passion will speak through you, regardless of how you may feel like you are showing up. You're still showing up, you're still being present, and it's going to speak volumes, even when things aren't perfect. Consistency, it's not meant to be a punishment. It's not supposed to feel like self-hate. It's a support system. It's a set of stepping stones meant to help carry you closer to the version of you that you are becoming. So don't beat yourself up if your efforts look different from day to day. So don't beat yourself up if your efforts look different from day to day. It's not supposed to look the same. And give yourself grace on those off days, because those off days are still a part of the process too. You're still growing, you're still showing up, you're still putting in the effort and the work. And that's what matters the most. Consistency doesn't mean perfection, it means progress. Alright, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of This Is For the Soul. If this message resonated with you and you made it to the end, I would love for you to share or leave a quick review. And most importantly, don't forget to check out my new ebook, The End of Starting Over, Your Guide to Healing, Growth, and Consistency. Available now in my Stan store. Link will be down below in the description box and the show notes. Keep being soft, keep being yourself, and never give up on the prize. I love you guys, and I thank you so much. Until next time, mwah, bye.